The Essence of Oneness, an introduction to Advaita Vedanta. In the heart of India's ancient wisdom tradition lies a profound philosophy known as Advaita Vedanta. This philosophy is not just a set of beliefs but a way of understanding the universe and our place within it. This school of thought, meaning non-dualism, offers a unique perspective on the nature of reality and our place within it. It challenges us to see beyond the apparent dualities of life. Advaita Vedanta invites us on a journey of self-discovery, urging us to look beyond the limitations of our senses and delve into the very essence of our being. It encourages introspection and meditation as tools to uncover deeper truths. It is a call to awaken to the truth of who we truly are. This awakening is not just intellectual but experiential, transforming how we perceive ourselves and the world around us. Imagine a single ray of sunlight illuminating the world. This light symbolizes the clarity and insight that Advaita Vedanta brings to our understanding. This radiant light, in Advaita Vedanta, is akin to Brahman, the ultimate reality. Brahman is the unchanging, infinite, immanent, and transcendent reality that is the divine ground of all things. Just as the sun's rays touch every corner of the earth, Brahman pervades all of existence. It is the underlying essence that connects everything in the universe. It is the source from which everything arises and to which everything ultimately returns. This cyclical nature of existence is a core concept in Advaita Vedanta. Understanding Brahman is key to unlocking the profound wisdom of Advaita Vedanta. By grasping this concept, we can begin to see the interconnectedness of all life and the unity that underlies apparent diversity. Journey to the Heart of Reality, Unveiling Advaita Vedanta. Advaita Vedanta, a cornerstone of the Upanishads, emerges as a beacon of spiritual understanding. Its roots trace back thousands of years, offering timeless insights into the nature of existence. This profound philosophy, often considered the pinnacle of Vedic thought, presents a non-dualistic perspective on reality. It challenges our ordinary perceptions, inviting us to see beyond the illusions of the material world and recognize the fundamental unity that binds us all. Brahman, the infinite ocean of existence. Imagine a vast, boundless ocean, its depths unfathomable, its surface shimmering with infinite possibilities. This ocean is not just a body of water, it is a metaphor for the limitless potential and the endless expanse of existence itself. This is Brahman, the ultimate reality according to Advaita Vedanta. It is the source from which everything emanates and the destination to which everything returns. Brahman is not merely a god or a creator, it is the very fabric of existence itself. It is the underlying essence that pervades all things, both seen and unseen. It is beyond name and form, beyond our limited human comprehension. Yet, it is the foundation upon which all names and forms are built. Yet, it is also intimately present within every atom of creation. It is the silent witness to all that transpires in the universe. Brahman is often described as Sat Chit Ananda, pure existence, pure consciousness, and pure bliss. These three qualities encapsulate the essence of Brahman. It is the eternal, unchanging ground of being from which all things arise and to which they eventually return. It is the constant amidst the ever-changing. To grasp the concept of Brahman is to begin to awaken to the profound interconnectedness of all things. It is to see the unity in diversity. It is to recognize that beneath the surface of our individual identities lies a shared essence, a universal oneness. This realization brings a sense of peace and harmony, knowing that we are all part of the same infinite ocean of existence. Atman, the spark of divinity within. Just as a single wave is inseparable from the ocean, so too is our true self, the Atman, an integral part of Brahman. Advaita Vedanta teaches that we are not separate individuals bound by our physical bodies and limited minds. Instead, our true nature is pure consciousness, one and the same with the infinite consciousness of Brahman. Imagine a single drop of water merging back into the ocean, its individual form dissolving into the vastness of the sea. This is akin to the realization of our true nature as Atman. When we shed the layers of ego and illusion, we recognize our inherent unity with Brahman. This realization is not merely an intellectual understanding, it is a profound shift in consciousness, a direct experience of our true nature. Our everyday experience, however, seems to contradict this non-dual reality. We perceive ourselves as separate individuals, bound by our thoughts, emotions, and desires. This perception, according to Advaita Vedanta, is due to Maya, the veil of illusion. Maya is not a malicious force but rather a cosmic principle that obscures our true nature. Like a magician's sleight of hand, Maya creates the illusion of separation and duality. It causes us to identify with our bodies, minds, and experiences as if they were the sum total of who we are. This identification with the temporary and ever-changing aspects of ourselves leads to suffering, for it blinds us to the eternal and unchanging reality of our true nature. The trap of ignorance. A cycle of duality. Ignorance of our true nature as Atman is the root cause of suffering, according to Advaita Vedanta. This ancient philosophy teaches that our true self is not the body or the mind, but the eternal, unchanging consciousness that underlies all existence. This ignorance, known as avidya, keeps us trapped in the cycle of birth and death, constantly seeking happiness and fulfillment in the external world. We are like travelers lost in a desert, chasing mirages that disappear as soon as we approach them. We chase after fleeting pleasures, accumulate possessions, and strive for recognition, all the while remaining oblivious to the true source of joy and peace that lies within. The more we seek outside, the more we drift away from our inner self. This ignorance is not a lack of knowledge in the conventional sense, it is a deeper, more profound misunderstanding of our true nature and the nature of reality itself. It is a fundamental misapprehension of our true identity. We see ourselves as separate, isolated beings, disconnected from the whole. We mistake the transient for the eternal, the limited for the limitless. This confusion leads us to cling to the impermanent, hoping to find lasting satisfaction in what is inherently fleeting. This misidentification creates a sense of separation, leading to fear, desire, and attachment. We become prisoners of our own misconceptions, bound by the chains of duality. We become entangled in the web of duality, constantly seeking to grasp onto that which is impermanent and ultimately unsatisfying. The cycle continues until we awaken to our true nature and break free from the illusion. The path to liberation. Knowledge as the key. The path to liberation, according to Advaita Vedanta, lies in dispelling this ignorance through the acquisition of knowledge, or Jnana. This knowledge is not merely intellectual understanding but a direct and experiential realization of our true nature as Atman, one with Brahman. It is a profound shift in consciousness that shatters the illusion of separation and reveals the underlying unity of all existence. This transformative knowledge is not something we gain from books or lectures, although these can be helpful guides. It arises from within through self-inquiry, contemplation, and meditation. By turning our attention inward and examining the nature of our own being, we begin to see through the illusions of the mind and recognize the eternal, unchanging reality that lies at our core. Mahavakyas, whispers of eternal truth. Central to the pursuit of this liberating knowledge are the Mahavakyas, great sayings from the Upanishads that encapsulate the essence of Advaita Vedanta. These potent statements, such as Tat Tvamasi, you are that, and Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman, are not meant to be merely memorized or intellectually grasped, but to be deeply contemplated and ultimately directly experienced. These Mahavakyas serve as pointers towards our true nature. They invite us to look beyond the limitations of our ordinary perception and recognize the profound truth of our oneness with the ultimate reality. By meditating on these statements, we begin to chip away at the layers of ignorance that obscure our true identity, gradually revealing the radiant light of our true self. Living Advaita practical steps for daily life. While the concepts of Advaita Vedanta may seem abstract, their implications for daily life are profound. The realization of our true nature as Atman is not a distant goal, but a transformative experience that can infuse every aspect of our being. When we live from this understanding, we see the world and ourselves in a new light. Practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and selfless service can help us integrate the principles of Advaita Vedanta into our daily lives. By cultivating stillness and awareness, we begin to observe the workings of the mind without judgment, gradually detaching from the limiting beliefs and patterns that keep us trapped in duality. As we awaken to our true nature, compassion and love naturally arise, for we recognize the inherent unity that binds us all.